I thought.
But
they would
Onic
have
really
been
need to play aggressive in the early though. With maybe Alice and also Rafaela and
I do
Jauhead.
remember. I do remember that they were playing like this before, and CW is the one that using the. I think Angela before, yeah.
Yeah, and you need to think though, within the both of the draft already. Are you having in mind right now your prediction?
I'll go for Evos.
You go for Evos.
I don't
Mo-chan.
like Rafaela. I don't know why. Even though you combo it with Bruno
Even
in the
though
early,
Onic has already tried it in the regular season.
nah, Evos Legend for me.
But I think they were losing on that one.
Oh, they won. They won. I remember that.
They won.
Really?
They won.
Onic won 2-0.
Yeah, and they're
Two
using
times.
the same combination, Rafaela Bruno. So, Bella J, have you make your prediction right now?
No, I don't have any right here. With this kind of drop, it's pretty confusing.
You have to choose Onic
But
or
you
Evos.
have to choose right now between Evos and Onic.
I'll go for Onic.
You go for Onic.
Okay,
So,
I'll go for Evos.
yeah,
I'll go for
How
Onic.
about you?
I will go for Evos also.
Okay.
Okay.
So, we are going straight into the lineup down with your guidecaster here, Mo-chan as a Bella J. Please take it away.
Thank
Yay,
you,
thank
Anonym.
you. We will see
Okay.
what will happen inside of the land of the run. This is the second game of Fans of This series. Don't forget to use the hashtag GoOnic and also hashtag EvoSroar if you're supporting them in the comment section below.
Yes, Onic Esports, they cleared the mid lanes pretty fast here. Meanwhile, Bajan still pretty annoying with the ritual as well. Combat of ritual coming from Bajan. And Trian, pretty low in the bottom lane.
Yeah. I really want to see what will happen, but I have a slight hope here for the friends here, especially with Bruno plus Rafaela combo. Let's see what will they do inside of this game. Hopefully it will turn out into the good result, but I don't know about Evos. They're having a very strong lineup, if I can say, with the comfortable pick with Juan, Rek, and also Bajan, especially Pendragon and also Rexy. So yeah, I think that all of them having a very good hero on their side. But look at that one, actually CW.
It's
still
gonna be
able-
to survive.
Yeah,
Almost being the targeted by one here.
but he's using the Purify. Imagine there is no Purify on his hand because the cooldown is pretty long, like 90 seconds if I'm not mistaken.
But the Evos Legend, they have a lot of CC they're coming from
Yeah.
the team though. Rexy with the Abyssal and Abyssal Trap, Rek also with the Falling Salmon right, and one the slow they're coming from the
Bajan.
Zaman Force, and wow, Bajan really take a lot of damage. But the first blood goes to Onic Esports. Wow, it's a really good sign for Onic Esports.
Yeah, I know, right? But we are seeing it's actually because Bajan taking it too long there. He's overstayed in that area. We know that actually Bruno is very strong when they're having the stacks right here. He already have the Raptor Machete plus Wave Boots. Correct me if I'm wrong, but he's so rich.
You are right, Pelajev, with 1.5k, but maybe Bajan. What? Twice?
Yeah,
Being shut down by Onic Esports.
because of the Sun's ball is just like so painful right there.
The volley shot.
The volley shot, whenever he kicks something, it's gonna be having a very huge damage. But I'm not sure about the mid-late game because we know that mid-late game, we believe that actually it's gonna be very tanky coming from Evos. But if Onic keep doing this and not allowing Evos to go to the mid game,
Turtle
they still have the
resurrecting
chance to do
soon.
stuff.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Onic Esports, they are trying to dominating in the early phase here. Let's see if Onic can still manage to get 1 point from Evos Legend in our second game. Oh, being told by one here. And Drian is already being targeted by Evos Legend.
Pendragon.
Pendragon to manage to survive, but I think Anti-Mage still want more. And he goes for it.
And anti-mage using mage. This is a
Oh,
whole
yeah.
new word.
A whole
like-
new world.
I mean, like before we are seeing he's using Alice, but not turning out really well. But this time, actually, he really wants to play super greedy, but still able to get solve for them. And Suns now he's being free to try to get over the blue buff right there, but
Uh-oh.
W.
Oh, need to be careful with his position as well. But Sun's already coming after he secured the blue buff here. Rexy being shut down, but one. Oh my god, he also cannot handle a lot of damage coming from Suns.
Yeah. He really needs to be careful of his movement. He
Mhm.
needs a proper setup, and look at that one. Actually, this is a good setup
Uh-oh.
for Rek if he wants to do the falling star moon, but he's not. He's handling his position.
Yeah, he just hit for later, but Rian got a lot of damage towards one here, and Rian still able to survive a little bit.
Oh ho ho hoy! But on the other side, we're seeing actually Pendragon kind of waiting for his movement, but look at that one. Actually, his movement is not going to turn out really good because Suns will take him down. Healing Scream for him. Even Bajan will be able to be shut down as
Uh-oh.
well, I think. Oh, but he's still able to go to the
Almost.
ambush and still able to run away.
Oh, okay, it's gonna be a disaster for Evos Legend. They really lose their gameplay in the early phase because a lot of damage are coming from Sans especially.
Oh, but look at that one actually with the summon for Thanos the Chrono that's giving so much damage from one with the setup from Rexy. But look at this in the top lane, Butts versus Rek. This is the X Team 8 that's actually fighting against each other right here. Oh, Stutter stands. Dragon Tail, what will happen with this Esmeralda?
Yeah, Esmeralda, right? Even cannot handle by himself in the top lane here. The falling summon being open, but Evos really secure their objective. They really need turtle because they already being left by 1k from the net worth.
Yeah, and they really need to catch up because they are losing one turret as well. So they really need to be careful of their movement. They really need to have a proper stuff to be done right there. But look at that one, actually, not
Damage. Really got a lot of damage coming from Rexy and also Pendragon, but Rian always there, trying to back up his teammate perfectly in the perfect timing.
CW will be the target right here for one. Wave of the world, but it's not even enough to get one down right here. Bajan as a frontliner, but Rian right here tries to chase over one, and one will be shut down. On the other hand, we are seeing Bajan versus three members of Team
Oh.
Onic, and he's still able to go back.
I don't think that actually Evos Legend can force it though just now.
Yeah, you're right.
Because the four member from Onic already rotate from the top lane, especially Boots just
And,
now.
and this is also not the first thing overtaking the blue buff from Team Onic. They
Again
got
and
one kill.
again. Oh my god, unstoppable first and also ejected towards Rex here. Rex, they managed to survive? No. Because a lot of CC they're coming from Drian and also from Sans, it's gonna make Rex pretty hard to survive.
But Pendragon playing it really well in the bottom lane. They need to get dragged down with this kind of situation, but Abyssal Arrow just connected just now towards Anti-Mage, and he will be burst down really fast. This is a good start for Evos if they want to do
Oh,
so.
but there was still one more here. They know they can pick off towards CW, and that's what they did just now. Drian still managed to survive with only half HP that he has in the middle lane just now.
But Suns now having a new Berserker Fury.
Wow.
You know that actually it's gonna be
Turtle
very
resurrecting
painful
soon.
for the movement. With the other skills from Brian, he wants to be more tanky whenever they do
Oh my
stuff right here. But look at the creation of the Suns.
The winning condition down for Evos Legend actually they need to shut it down Suns in the first place though. No matter what. No matter how the way.
But on the other hand, they can try to get over CW as well because one that Suns will not do stuff without CW. But look at that one in bottom
my
lane.
God.
But is being chased by a lot of member, but he is still able to survive a lot of stuff.
Uh-oh.
But one is coming.
Rex already know that Sans is coming from behind. And also Bajan still want more. Taking a lot of damage coming from Onic. And it's gonna be a lot of spaces that coming from one here. But Sans really so hard been taken down just now.
Yeah, the position is just like not coming so good. One is pretty confused. Should I go back or have my teammate? Bajan and Rexy is forcing their movement to get over Sun. Yeah, they got it. But they got Tamiz as well. Not even them. Even one is also being shouted down. Only Rek being able to get back and heal in the base right there. So it's a huge loss for Evos, even though that they got Sun on the other hand.
And CW still survive as well.
Yeah.
Wow, Onic Esports, they really make Evos Legend
confused now.
confused in the second game.
Yeah, I think they're pretty confused right now with the movement that's been done by Onic. And the Ravela is also the key player for this game. I thought at first, okay, Ravela is for what? But unstoppable for 5
Wow,
games.
you
What
see.
I see.
A lot of damage are coming from Sans. Massive damage, especially. He knew that actually he already got the Berserker 40. It's gonna giving a lot of critical damage towards Evos Legend member.
Yeah. I was mentioning before like Ravela for what, but after they're picking over Bruno, they have this slight chance to win the game because of the Bruno on their hand. Oops, another one right here.
Already being injected by Drian, and that's gonna be the answer for Onic Esports. They still able to pick up one gear boost with the Light Dragon form. Still go for budget at the backline, but I don't think the Evos Legend can manage to survive in the second game. They're really being wrecked by Onic Esports.
Even though that the gold is not too different. You can see actually the gold is
Yeah.
like 300, 400 gold different
Because just
both
now,
of the sides, but the chance to take over the Lord, it's gonna make them hard to stay in the base only. And if they want to contest it, it's gonna create so much trouble. And I'm kind of worrying, like they are having a very messy war. That I thought they're supposed to have like 3 or 4 members war together because the rest of Team Onyx is just like a very strong pick off with that kind of hero, but they're not. When they gather together, they're not having a very good composition from the hero.
yeah, I don't know. This Rafaela maybe shuts down so many times, but no one can take down Sans. That's the problem here.
Yeah, because Ravela is the like the bait right there.
Oh my god, it's gonna be a disaster for Onic Esports. Meanwhile, ejected they're coming from Rian really make all those legends pretty hard. Even though he can take down CW, but CW is not the top priority for Evos Legend. We really need to shut down Sans, but no one can even touch Sans here.
Yeah, but look at that one. Rack actually still try to go back a bit. The Lord is able to be clean by Rack. But look at that Rian, Sans, and Anthony. They don't want to stop it. They want more. And the blood code, flowing blood, unstoppable for to the forward of the base. But what will happen? The inhibitor already been taken by the Onic Esports. Now they still want to set up so they can try to get over the last inhibitor inside of the base of Team Evos Legends.
Yeah, but they lose a lot of objectives. They lose the buff, they lose the jungle as well. They lose the wave management actually being secured by Evos Legend. Onic Esports, they really need to at least maybe wait for the second Lord. Or maybe they want to wait until one open the Zaman Force and target it CW, which is we know that it's
If they
It's a
are not
roast.
targeting CW, Suns will be easily go away.
But the problem
That's
is
the
the
problem.
follow-up. But the problem is the follow-up is not there for Evos Legend.
I know, because the only one that can dive into that one is only from Harris.
Ref also can.
But he is the frontliner that is trying to disturb the rest of Team Onyx.
It should be Bajan, I think. But I don't know.
Like-
Like Evos Legend, they are so different with the first game.
Because they don't have hero to chase over Bruno. It's kind of surprising them.
They don't have one lock hero.
Oh,
It's
this one
only
is not good.
Yeah, this one is really not good. But one also stay in the front line without any help that coming from the team. And 3 member down from Evos Legend. It's gonna be a disaster for Evos Legend here, Calvin.
Yeah, and I don't think it's gonna be very good as well. Look at that one.
Oh my
Actually,
God,
the
the
ejector
massive damage.
thing happened right there. And look at the damage that is given
Wow.
from that Bruno. And the game is finished. This is a third game that will be happen inside of the first play-in on MPL ID Season 6 playoff.
Wow.